Anyway, super helpful. Really good guy.
Hello, fellow oculators. Dave Drawing here. Today we're going to talk about a problem that plagues us all, and that is how to get a battery pack onto the back of your Halo strap or your M2 strap. Enter Tyco Tech. They make this super cool battery mounting bracket, and they make it specifically for the Halo, and they make it for the M2, and they make it very exact specifications. It'll take any battery, well, the standard one will take any battery up to 1 inch thick, which covers pretty much about every battery out there. And it comes in a bunch of different colors, I think 6 or 8 at least different colors: red and blue and green, black and white. I went for the white one myself because the thing's black and white, and every time I can get white accessories, I go with the white. It's kind of a stormtrooper thing, you know. So anyway, the first question is always, what about the knob, Dave Drawing? How am I going to adjust my knob? Well, it's recessed so that it actually goes around the knob and lets you get your fingers in there so you can still adjust it even when it's on. So that really is the most brilliant thing about the design, is it lets you put the battery right in the middle, around the back, not too high, not too low, and it's up out of the way. It's very solid, and it's a great idea. And like I said, they have it for the BOBO VR M2, and they also have it for the regular Halo. Now they look very similar. As you can see, this has some more curves to it, whereas the plain Halo does not. And that's really the thing. It's when they make something over at Tyco Tech, they want it to be a perfect fit, not just kind of a good fit. So they make them down to, like, you know, fractions of millimeters of tolerance or whatever. So anyway, this goes on this way like this, and all you have to do is strap it on with Velcro. Now it comes with the Velcro. It comes with black Velcro that you need to do the mounting. And the way it works is, I don't put the battery on first. I like to get it ready for the battery. And what you do is you have slots here on the top of the rear section, and you just put your strap through there, and then it's got another part, another slot that is down here, and you just leave a little of that sticking out, and you leave it like that. Then you take the second one. Now see, these are attached already on this end, so that's why it comes with those already on there. And so you put this through here, and then you've got both ends ready to go. And now you've got like a little cradle and the straps to cinch that battery down. But there's no sense putting the battery on yet, because you just have to hold it while you're putting it on the other part. So you get either your Halo or your M2 from BOBO VR. So then there are 2 more slots up on this part. As you can see, there's a little slot there and a little slot right there. You want to make sure you put the Velcro in the right way, which is with if this is the front of the battery holder, you want the fuzzy part of the Velcro to be facing forward. So you put it through this slot on the bottom, and it pops out the top. And you pull some of it out, top and bottom. And you get your other one, and of course they stick to each other. They stick to everything that they come in contact with. It's a very sticky situation. So you want to make sure that your fuzzy part is going to be contacting the right place. Believe me, if you get this wrong, you'll know soon enough. Fuzzy forward, that's what you got to remember. You get both those pieces on there, and then I just take it like this, and you put it so that I forgot a part. Inside the back of your strap, whether it's a Halo or a BOBO VR, you want to take the pad part out. It comes right out because it's Velcro too. The whole back of the pad is Velcro, the fuzzy part, and the whole inside of this area here is the hook part of Velcro. So you get her like that, and you put it in place over top of the knob, and Okay, get a hold of it, kind of grab it like this. You put your fingers in there so you can hold it down, because you want to make sure you're holding it, the battery holder secure against the back end. You reach in and grab the bottom strap, and if you got too much, you just pull a little bit of it out. You hook that in on the inside, and then you grab the top one and you give her a tug, and you just smooth that down like that. And then you go to the other side, you grab the bottom strap again, pull out a little extra if you got too much inside. Hook that down, then grab the top one like this, give her a nice tug while holding it all together, and smooth that out on the inside. And then that bad boy is on there. See? No problemo. You don't have to worry about your battery going anywhere with that on. And in addition to the Velcro that's in there holding it on, you take your inner pad, again, it's, you know, Velcro fuzz on one side and hooks in here, and you put that back, and it not only is a pad for the back of your head, but the Velcro of that goes over top of all the Velcro holding this on, so it's even more secure. So once you get that done, that bad boy is there, like, until you say it needs to come off. And as you can see, you can grab that wheel and adjust away. So then once you get that done, you've already got your other straps ready. Now, as I said, you can put any battery pack in there up to 1 inch. This one, this is I would say probably the most common size of a battery pack that people use. This is a 10,000 milliamp battery pack, and you want to make sure that your outlets are going to be on the right side. You know, okay, on this side of your Oculus is where you plug in the power, obviously, and you want your outlets to be on the same side. So we'll just turn her around this way. Now I've already got a cable on here. I had to use this is the Oculus cable that came with it. It's a C to C. I like to use a C to C connection because it seems to charge a little bit faster than a USB to C. But if you've got a power pack that has all the different outlets, you can use, whatever you have an outlet for here, as long as it's C by the time it gets to here, you can use it. So I have a shorter one that I was using for my Halo, but because this battery holder holds the battery slightly further back than I used to have my battery kind of strapped on like this, and now that it's back a little further, I need a longer cable. So I had to use this. So I took some Velcro and I made a couple of little straps that just kind of hold up the extra slack so it's not flopping around. But I am looking for a shorter cord. The answer would be between 13 and 14 inches would be ideal with angled ends, so that it'll plug in and make this corner instead of coming straight out and bending. And the same thing where it comes out of the battery. You don't want it to come out and curve around. I like it to come out and make a 90-degree turn and then go forward. I'm just picky about stuff like that. You just put it in the cradle. You can put it in and tilt it this way. You can put it in and tilt that way. It really makes no difference whatsoever. And you just grab it, hold it in place, and then you might want to eyeball it and make sure you got it nice and centered. And then you just grab this strap and pull down. You get it in there nice and snug, and smooth it on the bottom, because the bottom of this has Velcro on it that this Velcro then attaches to. See? So you just grab the second one and you pull down on it, get it nice and tight, and then smooth it out on the bottom, and that thing is in there. That's all there is to her. Your battery is now mounted. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't slide. It is attached. Okay, and it will serve you long and well. You can see that it's in there nice and snug and nice and secure. If your battery has a little outlet readout, you want to make sure that it's showing, so you can check, and then you just plug your cord in. I've got it tucked up here for now. That is how that beast looks, and it will solve all your problems. And if you get a bigger battery later, it'll still fit in there because it'll go up to 1 inch. So that it doesn't matter how wide your battery is or how wide, this way or this way, and you've got up to 1 inch of thickness this way. So pretty much any battery pack you want to put in there will fit. Now there are some that won't fit in it originally, but we'll talk about that here in a little bit. If you have a halo strap instead of the M2, this goes on exactly the same way. It's virtually the same as far as the cradle and everything, and where the slots are and how it all attaches. It's just the shape of the back end, as I said earlier, is a little different, but you can get either one, and they'll be happy to get it for you in whatever color you like. So they got you covered, okay? They got you covered. Alrighty, so I will have links in the description for where you can go to get this, where you can get the BOBO VR M2 if you need one, where you can get a halo strap for a good price, and of course where you can get the Tyco Tech battery mount for any one of them. And you really need to check out Ty Hurd is the owner of that company, and he's great with customer service. He's great with his designs. His pricing is awesome. And I do have another thing I am going to cover where it comes to this mount, which is to show you not only how it works with a bigger battery pack, but I chose all the white accessories if I can. Obviously, I have a white battery pack, so I'm going to use white Velcro on mine. And stick around and I'll show you how I did that. Alright, now, when I first approached Ty at Tyco Tech, I was actually telling him that I was disappointed because I was not able to use his battery mount, even though I was very impressed with it. And he's like, well, Dave Drawing, why can't you use my mount? I said, well, because my battery's too big. And he said, are you sure? And I said, yeah, I'm sure. Because it says right on the website that this holds up to 1 inch battery. Sadly, my battery is almost 1 1/4 inches across, and it wouldn't fit. So Ty was cool with that, and he actually re-engineered this thing, got some measurements from me. I measured the width, and then I sent him a couple of pictures, and just by eyeballing those pictures, he was able to make this thing not only wide enough to hold my battery, but it like engineered down to where even the little curves around where the edges of the battery are curved, it fits right in there like that. So I was very impressed with that, and that's one of the reasons I decided to make this video, just to show how cool this thing is. Because even though the equipment I already had didn't fit in what he had designed, he was willing to take the time, and I'm sure he's a busy guy, and he took the time to redo this just for me. So what you have to do is you get 4 pieces of Velcro, and 2 of them need to be 8 inches long, and 2 of them need to be 9 inches long. The way that they attach them at the company is there's Velcro on the bottom that these straps actually attach. When you cinch the battery down, makes it a cinch to get the battery out once you cinched it. Okay, so cinching's a cinch, and uncinching a cinch is also a cinch. That's good to know, Dave Droid. So all that said, it'll come with some black Velcro on the bottom. If you want to go all white, you have to remove that, and the way you put it back is with super glue. Super glue bonds this stuff to plastic like super. It's super. And the way they do the loop through is they put it through here, and then they super glue it to itself like that through the loop. And again, you've got a place for your battery to go in. But again, I wouldn't put the battery in just yet, because then you've got all that to wrestle with. So we get a full visual here. We're gonna put this on like that. So you never have to worry about this thing coming off. That's for certain. And then for the pièce de résistance, turn it this way since my cable goes over there. And I always reiterate about having the outlets on the right side. And you get hold of this one, pull it down, and then smooth it out on the bottom as well. And it's attached to the Velcro on the bottom. And there you go. And it is solid. Solid as a rock. And your battery is attached. And the last thing you have to worry about is plugging this in to the right outlet, which would be the C port in this case, because as I said earlier, the C port tends to charge a little quicker than the USB port does. But if all you've got is a USB to C cord, it's not going to be a problem. I just like it to charge as zippy as it can. and that's all there is to it. So now we have our beautiful battery on our beautiful mount on the back of our beautiful M2 headset. Well, head strap. It's the headset. Sometimes we forget about this part here because all this other. So I believe that'll be all for now, and I hope you all got something out of this video, and if you did, click on the button. If you haven't already, maybe click like and ring the bell, whatever you like, and I could use all the help I could get, and I would sure appreciate it. So I guess we'll see you all in the next video. Bye. It's a battery mount from This is a battery mount from plus it has these really cool I'm not sure what you should call them, but they're little pads that hit you right on the top of the head there, and it keeps it from falling down. And I'm kind of getting ahead of myself because so anyway, and it does come in a bunch of colors. I mean, it's such a bunch of colors, I gotta read it. And I'll try to get a list of the colors because I just don't know right at this moment. Okay, so the way that works is, first we're going to take this all off, sadly. If you are interested in watching the process be undone as well as done, you've come to the right place. So I leave the battery aside, get the strap. Yes, that's the chair. And just like I did last time, I picked this up too soon, but that's okay. Go ahead. Just gonna put this down again. Okay. Okay, and once you, and again, you got to be aware of where you got hooky side or fuzzy side. Now, you can have Velcro that has, you got the fuzzy piece and the hook piece. I use Velcro that has it on both sides, but it's not necessary in this application. It's just what I have, and I couldn't see going out and buying the regular stuff. Ooh. Yeah. But when it attaches to the headset, or when it attaches to you want the Velcro facing fuzzy side forward. And the BOBO VR M2, which is a real fancy halo strap for adjustment. So, enter Tyco Tech. Just stick with me and that's fine. If not, that's okay too. Of course you'll miss the bloopers at the end, but that's okay.